everybody? Welcome back to the Nr2003 series here for Season 4. It's going to be Race 3 here at Talladega of 25. Remember, regular season ends with 10 races left. So I think it's, what, 15 regular season races? Yes, sir. So Martinsville will be the start of that. We're at Race 3 here at Talladega. Your point standings. We will get into that in a second. I'm going to share the stream, and then we will be good to go. So, other than that, let's get this going. I just have a couple spots I'm going to share it. And then we will get on going in here. And copy that. Post this one. Share here. We will post this as we get ready for it. How is everybody doing today? And 2 more places to share, and we will be good to start the race here at Talladega. I meant to do it this morning, got up late, so, had to change stuff. But we will share this. Never mind, I don't know why I did that. What the motherfucker? Select the channel. There we go. And we will get this going. We will look at the points here first, and then go from there. So going into Talladega, your 2 winners have been Ryan Keenan, who won last week, and the Max Powers won week 1 at Daytona. I am going to pull up, however, the driver's list in case I, for some reason, need it during the race. Where's the roster? There we go. But yeah, other than that, Andrew Carnelli, the 5th, is leading the points, 5 points over Luna Farmer, 9 points over Emerson Arden, and 18 over Ben Park. Ryan Keenan with his win is 58 back. You got Bowen Adams, Matthew Hubert, Jesse Adams. I think it's Colin Francis. Okay, Colin Francis in the 30 is 9th, and then Max Power is your race 1 winner in 10th. Right now, that is your 10 playoff drivers out of the 39. Your defending champions, or your champions, Adam Gardner, season 1, unfortunately 39th. Let's see, where is Dan Park from last year? Dan Park, unfortunately, 34th. And then Daniel Voiles. Voiles is 22nd. So we will continue on here to Talladega for today. And then we will look at everything else after. Let's get on into it. 39 season 4 list, and we are good to go. 141 laps times 1 pit stop and fuel. During happy hour, I am going to check and see what the fuel length is for everybody. But let's see who ends up being on pole. And it's going to be Jay McDonald over Voiles, Francis, Powers, Cunningham, Mitchell Hodak, Lingerfeld, Causey, Dan Park, and Reese Schaefer. And coming from the back, got Andy Carnelli the fourth, Devin Zimmerman, Joshua Elliott, Ryan Keenan, Adam Gardner. Your points lead is 25th. And we'll go over to happy hour now. Real quick, we're going to hit drive and just see what the fuel is. Looks like 36 laps they will have in gas. So, just wanted to take a look at that.
To your cars.
And for happy hour now, here we go. So far, Devin Smith in the beginning of happy hour, and then Carlos Gutierrez takes it over. Where Compton gets close. Voiles now leads. I mean, it's just Talladega, so they're, probably drafting with each other. Angel Gutierrez beats it by quite a bit. What the hell? 40th. Was everybody else single cars? And that you just got like a little bit of draft from someone? Like, everybody has equal engines. That's why I'm like, how the fuck? I guess we'll have to see if they end up driving past everybody. I don't know. That's fucking weird. Yeah, we'll let this play out. Yes, sir. Voiles on, or Jay McDonald on pole.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, Jay McDonald. Okay. Boodoo. As we get ready to go here. TV2 as they pull off pit road. Does anybody have any mechanical failures? Does not look like it. But it's a long pace lap, so they might. You never know. Hopefully not. What the fuck? The pace car is ugly. At least the paint scheme's loaded. Hey Dan, how's it going? Your little purple face. Let's get ready to go here at Talladega, Dan. Probably could have skipped the pace lap, but I don't really care. We'll just let it go. We're starting about when I wanted to. Because I wanted to do it in the morning, and I woke up late, and I was like, around 2:30, 3 o'clock, 2:45 would be ideal. And we're at 2:43, so we're just about here, ready to go here for Talladega. 141 laps, 36 laps in gas. So they'll probably pit anywhere from 30 to 40, or 30 to 36. My goal is they'll probably pit 30 to 35. Hopefully it'll be green for a while. No need for yellows. Hopefully everybody can finish. Hopefully you avoid the big one if it happens. Nobody having problem. Oh, dumbass. And here we go. Pace car pulls off. Boogity boogity boogity. We are off here at Talladega. Let's go racing. Jay McDonald gets off to a decent start here in the 6. Over the 30. The 38. Voiles falling back on the high line. Colin Francis pushing. The 6 of Jay McDonald. Guess we'll go back to TV1 for a little bit. Where did you start? I forgot what number you were. The 7. You started 10th, it looks like. I did go over that, but you missed that. Because I went through the field. The 30 though. Who wants to lead lap one? Looks like Colin Francis wants to, or is it going to be Causey in the 29? Causey does not get there. The 6, maybe the 6 will still lead it. But I think it's going to be the 30, Colin Francis. We'll get the help from Joseph Causey on the bottom, and the 5, a Lingerfelt. And we're getting some 3 wide already. Causey on the bottom, getting help from Kyle Lingerfelt. Colin Francis does not have help from Voiles in 38 back there. Now the 29, Causey, the 42 now of Corey Chase is trying to go on the bottom lane with help from Max Service in the 0. I think that's who's in the 0 this year. Yep. Causey for the moment, hanging on. Everybody did start this race. Nobody had mechanical issues early on. So that's good here at Talladega. Let's see, with the second lap now, everybody's running way faster than the practice lap. So that one person in practice who was really fast must have just had draft. So. While Causey continues to lead, I am going to share this to a couple more people because I forgot to put it in other chats. At least one chat. There we go. And then we'll bring back up the stream and I will be good to go for the rest of it. But Causey loses the lead though to Corey Chase, getting help from Max Service in the 0. Now you got the 45 of RJ Bishop getting pushed by the 09. Now Carlos Gutierrez in the 9 of Bowen Adams. The 8 car Colin Cropley also up here creeping towards the front. The 0 now, Max Service to the bottom. Getting help from the 09 of Carlos Gutierrez. We go back a little bit. Cropley in the 8. I think had his best season last year. Now he's trying to make it even better. Hopefully get another win. And we got a yellow. I don't see too much damage, but Brian Glennon again not having a good year, and it looks like he might have been part of it. Early yellow here. And they went 4 wide on the back shred area. Brian Glennon 4 wide with the 43. And the 19 of Jesse Adams. And Brian Glennon just gets spun around. He got lucky, not a lot of damage. But the 43 of Barrett Compton also involved. Go on board here, I think. That's the 43 and the 97. With Joshua Balliet also down there 4 wide on the bottom. We'll just go on board. And see what happened here. I think the 43 maybe just came up. Just a little bit when they were in that 4 wide. That 43 just kept inching closer. And then they touched. And Jesse Adams had nowhere to go on the outside. The 0, the 09, and the 9. Yep. And you forgot the 19, but oop, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to change the fucking camera. And now we see everybody on the pit road. We will sit, watch this quick pit stop. Well, Max Service coming down as the leader. Will they be taking tires on this pit stop? It looks like it. Don't really need them here at Talladega, but oh well. Dan, it's Talladega. You'll be fine. As long as you don't get involved in anything, you'll be okay. Long race. Oh, Max does not get off of pit road first unless these guys are still pitting. Oh, Max definitely lost a ton of spots there. Maybe some guys pick gas. But the 09, Carlos Gutierrez comes out the leader. We're going to wait for it to cycle around, but it looks like we'll go here. Wait till it says 1 to go now. Yeah, it's 1 to go. We'll go through the top 10 now. Everybody in lead lap still. It is Carlos Gutierrez, Corey Chase, Cropley, Andrew Carnoli the 5th. Your points leader is 4th. Dylan Abraham 5th. 6th is Matthew Hubert. 7th, Daniel Voiles. Ryan Keenan, who won last race, is 8th. 9th is Joseph Causey, and 10th is Max Service. He went from 1st to 10th. And Dan, since you are here. Oh no. Dan Park has gone to 30th. That's a long race. You got time to make it up. Brian Glennon, though, definitely has front end damage. Probably will be pretty slow. Don't know how Jesse Adams got behind him, but I guess he was involved with him in it. They both probably repaired quite a bit of damage there. We'll go from there. So get ready for the restart now. After this, I'm going to talk to my friends, see if they want to play Dead by Daylight. We might be streaming that later. Or if they end up not being on or whatever, I'm probably going to stream the TCG card simulator again. Card shop simulator. I don't know why I've been having fun with that game lately. You dropped, oh, well, you only dropped, I thought you dropped just outside the top 10, but your pit stop must have been bad too, Dan. Let's get ready to go back green here. Pace car is off. Can we actually get a green flag run going? Or is it going to be fucking goddamn yellows all day for a 141 lap race? So it's going to take like 3 hours then. Pace car is off though. Carlos Gutierrez getting ready to go. And we are back green here at Talladega. It's going to take about a lap for them to all get back up to speed. We'll go take a look in a second, Dan. Carlos Gutierrez gets out to good start. Corey Chase, for some reason, goes to the high side. He's going to lose a lot of spots with having no help. Same with Daniel Voiles back there in the 38. This allows Cropley now, if he has a run, to possibly get around Carlos Gutierrez here. He does go to the bottom with your points leader going to follow him. With Andrew Carnoli to 5th in the 10. Pushing the 8 of Cropley here. He might go 3 wide for the lead. Does not. Gets help from Dylan Abraham down to 31, and last week's winner Ryan Keenan in the 48 back up here, along with Joseph Causey in the 29. I didn't even see the 20 in the grass. That's my bad. What the hell did you see? Oh, maybe he was. Oh. We'll go back for a second. He must have had a mechanical issue, Luna Farmer did. Yeah, something happened. Oh, it just blew up. Surprised the yellow did not come out. Well, that's unfortunate for Luna Farmer. I would have found that out once they retired, and then we would have looked. But Cropley, though, leading with the 48 of Ryan Keenan up here. It looks like we might have Brian Glennon slow. Andrew Carnoli, the 4th, is slow. Jesse Adams. Everybody else is basically in the pack. These guys just have to get it settled between them. Dan, you are also back here. From what I can tell, it doesn't look like you have damage, unless it's on the right side. Take a look at that car when it swings by here. No damage for your car, you're good. You just hope to, and we're under yellow. What the fuck? Wait, no we're not. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm seeing here today. But here comes Ryan Keenan now back to the inside. With help from Emerson Arden in the 15, who's also top 5 in the points. A lot of double file up front. Defending champs have not had good years in their second year. So, Dan, I don't know. Or in their, like, championship defense year. Adam Gardner did not have a good second year. Voiles didn't, and at the moment, you're not looking to have a good one. Ryan Keenan getting help from Voiles. Voiles somehow back up here on 38. Now he goes for the race lead, getting help from the 40. Sam Oscon here. And the 17. Fanny Elam Jr. now getting help from the 45. Or RJ Bishop. Pushing the 38 of Voiles to the lead. Your season 2 champion. Voiles, he's definitely going to lead this lap. We got some 3 wide back here. We're going to go see. Will the second pack be able to catch up? Maybe you are having a have damage, Dan. You might be right. I don't see why you'd be 185 miles an hour. Same with the 25. I mean, some of these guys are also losing the draft, which doesn't make sense. Powers, I don't think was involved in anything. Same with Zimmerman. Unless that's just how it is here at Dega. So we go back to the front. Voiles are hanging on. Now has Reese Schaefer right behind him in the 41. I'm curious. Oh, yeah, hold on. It's gonna be paused for a second. Why is it? It's not working. I don't know. Well, you never know. You could always get some wrecks happen. Maybe you'll get back into it later. We're 3 wide for the race lead. Reese Schaefer up front, the 40, and now the 09 of Carlos Gutierrez all the way back on the bottom. 3 by 3 by 3 for a good couple rows now. With the way they're racing up front, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another yellow here. That one caution light makes me think there's a yellow every time. And there's not. The 16 though. Mitchell Hodak pushing the 09 of Carlos Gutierrez. Here comes the 31 Dylan Abraham all by himself on the bottom. No help. 21 now. Ben Park is also up here. We'll see how this continues to develop. 31 Dylan Abraham. The 18 now. Matthew Huber also up here. Can he push the 21 and Ben Park up front? Your full sitter in the 6 is back up here. Slowly but surely. Brian Glennon way out the pace, like 177. You got these two. And this is the main pack. Here's what, the 9. Bowen Adams. If these two can catch back up, we have 32. Or it's just going to be a 30 car pack. A bunch of 3 wide, a couple double file. And we go back up front. It looks like Dylan Abraham now going to take the race lead. Because we're on lap 16 and 141 here. Three wide for about, what, 5th place back there, it looks like. The 2 Josh Fox in the middle of that with the 88 now. A Christian Bracken. Ben Park is shuffled all the way to the outside line. And now here comes the 18. Matthew Huber for the race lead with help from Joshua Balliet on the outside. Is pushing the 31 to Dylan Abraham. I don't know where he came from. I'm ready for the big one. I don't know if we're going to get one. We might. You never know. Lingerfeld just made a big move, it seems like, right there. Fox, though, getting help from the 22 now. Troy Salter getting really close to each other up here. The 18, Matthew Huber gets help from Josh Fox in that Dodge number 2. Help from the 22 Dodge. And now the 99, a Dylan Rash also up here. Still mostly 3 wide. I don't think there's any 4 at the moment, so we're good. The 20 had a piston issue. That's what it ended up being diagnosed as. They are out for the day. No, apparently Brian Glenn in the pit, so he might be done for the day. We'll see. Maybe he's just going to go fix the rest of it now, which he should have just did under yellow. So it's just 1 lap down, still nothing else. But the 22 Troy Salter, he now has the Christian Bracken. I don't think the 1's been up here all day. Adam Gardner started towards the back of the field. Season 1 champ is finally up here towards the front. He's going to make a 3 wide, looks like, for 3rd place. As Troy Salter makes a move for the race lead here. He wants a lap lead, gets those bonus points, hopefully. A 25 was on pit road for some reason. Okay. I don't think we haven't been green that long for people to have pit stops. I don't know why the 25 was down there. Brian Glennon's back on the track, so maybe I don't know. 25 is coming off of pit road. People just trying different strategies, I can't tell. But here comes Adam Gardner getting pushed by Max Service now for the race lead. I don't know where Adam Gardner and Max Service trying to work together in that 1 and 0 car. Mostly double file through the pack for the moment. Right now we're going to watch Ben Park for a minute, see if he can move his way through. As you can see, most of the pack when you end up doing this. Ryan Keenan now going for 2nd underneath the 0 Max. So the 25.98 both lap down. The next one to go lap down is the 01 of Andrew Carnoli the 4th. Ben Park now 3 wide for about the 4th position. Max Service got shafted up high. And that leaves Adam Gardner back to the race lead over Ryan Keenan in the 24 now of Connor Cunningham. A lot of shuffling going on towards the back of the front pack. At least the 32 and the 7 are working together, so they aren't going to get lapped too soon. Next is the 01. Now the 17. Farron Elam Jr. up here getting a great push from your points leader. And the 10. Will the 10 go for the race lead? Andrew Cardinelli the 5th. They will not, but Farron Elam Jr. will take the race lead as we're catching the lap car here. The 9 now back up here. Bone Adams. 17 goes high. Will keep the race lead as they lap the 01 car. We'll just go back up here like that. That checks everybody up back there. Andrew Carnelli, the 5th, he gets around the 01 next. Bone Adams going to get stuck behind. This could cause chaos. Four cars have gotten around the 01. And here comes the 10. Your points leader wants the race lead. Has not won a race yet, but he's trying to win one here at Talladega. Getting help from Adam Gardner, Ryan Keenan, who's already won, and the 17 of Farron Elam Jr. And now it's a 4-car pull away. Emerson Arden, the next one to get around the 01. And the 9 of Bone Adams trying to go around the outside without help. Arden gets around. RJ Bishop in the 45 gets around. Everybody making their moves to get around the 01. Andrew Carnelli, the 4th. And now it's going to be a 6-car pack. I don't remember when we went green. Here comes Ryan Keenan for second place, and now we're catching up to Brian Glennon, who's going to be really slow, so we'll see how this affects the pack now. Andrew Carnelli, the 5th, goes high. He will get around the slower lap traffic of Brian Glennon, who now blocks the high line, blocks Adam Gardner. The 10's going to be way out ahead. This is going to allow Ryan Keenan now and Emerson Arden to work together to possibly go catch that 10 car and take the race lead. Now the high line's getting held up by Brian Glennon here. Here comes Emerson. He's going to pass the 48 now as they catch the 10 car. They're going to go 3 wide for the race lead. No, they will not. Can the 10 get down? Emerson, though, gets the race lead on the bottom, but the 10 has help from the 48. Emerson clears for the race lead. Now it's a 3-car battle. I don't know what's going on behind us. We're not under yellow. Did somebody have a problem? Why did everybody get held up that much? Oh, the 45's pitting RJ. And now we have a 3-car battle up front. So I don't know what happened there. Now these 3 stay together, a single file line, which they probably won't. They should be able to pull away. But here goes RJ to the inside of the 10. Emerson might be able to lead a lot of laps here now. All 3 of these guys, top 10 of the points. Emerson, I think, was 4th when I looked at it. Ryan, I think, with the win, ended up being like, what, 5th, I think? And then the 10 leads the points. So we'll see what continues to happen here. 45, RJ Bishop now comes off of pit road. Emerson going high off the corner there for some reason. Nobody else out of the race. I keep looking to see if somebody had a problem, but yeah, no big crash, unfortunately. Not yet. Are these guys just going to continue to pull away? I will be surprised about that. Now we got the lapper of Jesse Adams, who also had damage. You have found help with the 25 and the 32. They caught up about 3/10. These 5 cars, Reese Schaefer, the 30 of Colin Francis, Bowen Adams, the 12 of Devin Zimmerman, 17 of Farron Elam Jr., and Adam Gardner. So all the way back to 8th, might catch back up to the top 3. So we'll see what happens. 45 now a lap down. 19 now a lap down. It looks like Lingerfeld has now blown up. He is now out of the race. A lot of mechanical failures happening here at Dega. It's the second one. .1 back. These guys are catching, but how quickly, I don't know. But the 10, your points leader, is going for the race lead here. Emerson, though, blocks it for the moment as we're getting close to lap 30, which I think we restart around 8, something around lap 40 to 45 they'll probably end up hitting. That's my guess. I don't remember what lap that yellow was on. Because I feel like the yellow happened pretty early. And I think it said they can go about 36 laps in gas. Somewhere in the 40s they'll probably end up hitting, I would think. Or somewhere in the 30s. 35 to 45 maybe. The 5 might have spun in. Oh yeah, you're. No yellow for that. Dan, I didn't even. I'm glad you noticed this shit. I'm fucking. Let's go see if we can find anything that happened to Lingerfelt. I would never have noticed the time works. How is that not a yellow if that's a hit? No, I'm pretty sure that was Brian Glennon's wreck. So, he definitely did not. Unless somebody else wrecked. But the 5 had a clutch issue. I'm pretty sure that's what the Brian Glennon's wreck happened. Because it happened towards the end of the straightaway and then he hit the wall in the turn. Right there. These guys are crushing 1.7 back for this group. And it looks like the 19 might have found a spot in this pack. Can this pack, though, who is about fucking 8 seconds back right now, catch up? They caught only a little bit. And now here comes Ryan Keenan to the race lead as the 10 did take the lead. And here comes the second pack, finally catching up to these guys. It's Andrew Carnoli, the 5th, back to the race lead. Your points leader is, if he leads the lap here, he will get a bonus point. Or however many it is for leading a lap. And there goes Ryan Keenan now to the inside. He wants the race lead. The 10 led a lap. Now he wants to lead a lap. And Reese Schaefer leading the second pack has caught up with help from Adam Gardner. Will he make it 3 wide? He does not, but Adam Gardner does. Goes to the inside of Reese Schaefer, and he wants 3rd place at least. Because they do not get to the inside of Emerson as the 10 gets sent up way high. And they have caught up. 19 finally got shuffled out of the pack. You have a 9-car pack up here. And the 10 car went all the way back to 9th with them catching up. Adam Gardner, though, leads as the 48 did get the lap led. Brian Glennon now 2 laps down. As we wait for pit stops now. And the 30, Colin Francis to the lead. That's when you need the magical C word. Yeah, you better hope for a caution. Alright, I'm back. I went to get a drink. I don't want to get lapped. No, no, you do not. I mean, with having 3 people, that's helping you a little bit more, probably. Not enough, though. You guys are about 36 seconds back. And Colin Francis, though, getting help from Bowen Adams here. The 19 of Jesse Adams falling back with that damage he has. 10 also back up front now, and they're going 3 wide up here between Ryan Keenan, Reese Schaefer, and Emerson Arden. Colin Francis. Oh, the 12, 30, 12, 41, and 15 are all pitting together. That's half the pack up front. So pit stops are on 36. They're pitting sooner than I thought. Now, you basically need to hope for a yellow here and you stay out long, Dan. We're going to go stay out with whoever, pits last out of this group. And see where they come out. Adam Gardner going for the race lead here, possibly. But Bone Adams takes the lead. Well, all 4 of these guys pit here. I don't think Adam is with going to the outside like that. 3 of them pit. Adam just stays out by himself. I don't know about that. A lot of people coming off pit red. Adam staying out might be trying to get, people to get lapped if a yellow comes out. So we'll see how this continues to go. I assume Adam is going to pit here. And he does. We're still green. And now we're going to be hella spread out for this race. We're almost to 100 to go. I'm thinking this race will be over by 5 o'clock. It's 3:17. Adam pits taking right sides. Also taking less. And here's some of the further pack behind them. Balliet, Voiles, and Dylan Abraham, who were also up front towards the beginning of that last run until the lap car showed up. Now we see where Adam comes out in comparison to those guys that, pit ahead of him. He had no draft for lap, so I assume it's going to hurt him. There's Emerson, Ryan Keenan, and the 10. Oh, no, that's Reese Schaefer. They all pit together. And they go around Adam Gardner there. That is going to be your lead group. Well, Adam at least gets to go into the second group. There's the second group. Bowen Adams and Andrew the 5th. And then the 17 of Aaron Elam Jr. I don't think Adam will even get to them. He will be back with 30 of Colin Francis, it looks like. And these should be your race leaders. Nobody else out of the race. Here comes Reese Schaefer. He wants to lead a lap. Will he get there? He will. Leads that lap over the 40-year Ryan Keenan as they catch the 25. Now, of what, Angel Gutierrez? Having a bad day? Good news, Dan, is you're not a lap down. We'll wait for it to cycle out here. Reese Schaefer takes the lead for the moment. Can Ryan Keenan keep up with these two? With all this lap traffic in the way? Looks like, I don't know if he gained time, Dan. No, looks like he still lost quite a bit. 42 seconds back. We'll wait for it to. You need to get back with the 32 and work together. It's only a 3-car pack behind you. You'll probably end up staying with the leaders for a while if you get lapped by them, I would think. You actually have the speed compared to some of these guys. We'll see what happens. Reese Schaefer now leading though over Ryan Keenan and Emerson Arden. Now can Bowen Adams, 17, and Farron Elam Jr. in the 10. Your points leader, Andrew Carnelli, the 5th, catch back up to the top 3. But it looks like they are, but they got to get around the 25 still. 1.4. So, yep, they gained 4/10 there. Then you got this group. You got Adam in the 1, and then you got Causey. Looks like he's caught up somehow towards this group. The 49 of Chris Melee. The 12 Devin Zimmerman, and the 2 of Josh Fox back here. So, continue to see how that develops. I think the only way we're getting a yellow now is somebody blows up and can't make it to pit lane. That is my assumption here. Well, we have a little break in the action. Oh, wow. Bowen Adams and Farron Jr. and Andrew Carnelli the 5th have caught back up. Now we have a 6-car pack. But I am going to check the Lions, or not the Lions, the Tigers game. We were down 5-0 last time I looked. I want to see how bad it is now. From the first inning, we were down 5-0. It is 7-0 at the end of the 6th. Oh, boy. Hopefully we win game 2 at Tarek Scoobel. And wow, 3 wide, Emerson gets shafted all the way up to the high line there. And Reshaper back to the race lead. Can that third group catch now? 5.5 back. You got Brian Glennon catching back. They're catching back up to here. We'll see see what happens with that. Nobody else out of the race yet. Only 4 lap down. Brian Glennon gonna go back a 2nd lap down now. They're gonna try and split him. Oh, Farron Elam Jr. He's gonna get blocked by the 98. It looks like. Reese Schaefer all by himself gets around them, and they all get stuck behind the 98. As Reese is gonna catch the 2 lap cars possibly by himself. If he does that, will he be able to pull away? As they're all still trying to get around Brian Glennon back there. As he catches up to the 32 and the 7. 32 and Max Powers and Dan Park in the 7. He does catch up to them. Can these Spore catch up now? As it looks like Farron Elam Jr. still can't get around the 98. I don't think he might not have the drift, but we will see. As Reese finally going to the inside of the 32. We'll take a look at everybody else. Got 3 cars back there, 3 there. Got a decent pack back here. From what? Looks like 14th. On back. And then you got about 7 cars back here. And then you have the leaders. Reese, though, they get around Dan. Got Emerson, Bowen Adams, the 10, and now they're lapping the 01 again. Van Elam Jr. has caught back up. These guys are single file, might be able to catch up. They're about 5.3 back. It's going to take a lot of maneuvering around traffic for them to have a chance. Reese, what the fuck? Reese is just pulling away now with Dan. I don't know if the 01 slowed them down that bad there. Dan, though, trying to stay the first car lap down, even though that doesn't matter on NR, unfortunately. Can Emerson catch back up to Reese now? Reese still hanging on. Ryan Keenan to second. That second group is catching up about 4.7 back. And it looks like that third group has caught up to that second group that is catching the first group. That second group, though, got around Brian Glennon pretty easily. Yeah, I plan on it, well, I have like the, just like the normal, like, drivers one that I'm doing, but, we'll see. At the moment, Dan, I don't know how many people would actually be interested in doing that. It's harder, it feels like, to get people to sign up for that. I would like to. Again, I actually had fun with that. The computer's working fine now for that series versus where it was lagging constantly. So, and they lost time to the front group now. I mean, if we want, even if we don't get like a full field, say we get like 20 cars, maybe we'll do like a short track series or something, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to do a multi-class series again. I think that's a lot of fun on iRacing versus because you don't really get a lot of wrecks, so you at least get a little bit of variety with that or whatnot. But we'll have to see. It all depends. And Andrew, your points leader, now takes the race lead from Ryan Keenan. Andrew Carnoli, the fifth. But we'll see. It all depends. I want to try and keep this going consistently, get more like consistent on doing these like 1 or 2, maybe 3 a week. My plan is, because I have Saturday and Sundays off, I do one race today, one race tomorrow. Hopefully, usually tomorrow if I do, it's going to be before the NASCAR race. And then I want to stream other games, of course, too, like normal. So I'm trying to get back into like the Dead by Daylight, some simulation games. And now that I have a PlayStation again that I bought, when college football came out, I want to start streaming that eventually. Have some fun with that with my friends that I've been playing with. And eventually I'll do a stream in that. And 3 wide for the race lead. Bowen Adams for the race lead on the bottom, but does not lead that lap. Some people on pit lane. Because we got, what, 90 laps to go here? Long way to the finish here. We're only 53 minutes into the stream. Second group has definitely lost time now. I think it's because they combined with a lot of the other guys. Or maybe that lap traffic has gotten in there and disrupted it. They're basically running for the top 10 from 7th on back. Remember, top 10s are important. You need to be top 10 in the points to make the chase. Because we're going to do the original chase format. The only thing I might change is, I don't know, if you get a win, you get like 5 bonus points for a win. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there. Like, to start the chase, if you have a win, you get like 5 points. So you got 3 wins, you have 15 points. Then I haven't decided that yet. I might just leave it. Whoever finishes top 10, that's where you're going to start it at. We'll just reset the points to even. Or it's just going to be, I think what they did was, like the guy that, made the chase last will be even like points, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, I think is what they did. So we might keep it like that. Farron Elam Jr. now to the race lead. But we will continue to see and develop that stuff eventually. And now Farron getting help from, looks like Reese Schaefer will be on the bottom now, but was holding the top with Emerson, Bowen Adams, Ryan Keenan also up here. And then Andrew Carnoli the 5th, and then you got the 32 and the 7 just hanging on to the end of the pack. Now if other people start going laps down, and the 32 and the 7 continue to keep up with these guys. They might be able to get some positions here throughout the night. Right now, that means they'll at least be able to get up to 29th at the moment, with the 43 and 42 being off the pace and only working together. Three wide for the race lead. Bowen Adams back to the race lead. Ryan Keenan now getting a push from Emerson Arden. 3 wide with Angel Carnoli the 5th, putting Emerson Arden and Reese Schaefer 3 wide there. I think around lap 60, they'll probably end up pitting here again. 60, 65 probably. These are your next two to get lapped for a lap down. Brian Glennon once again going to go lap down. 45, 25, and 8, 6, 0, 9 are all back here. The all one by himself. Then you got this pack, which is basically, looks like 16th on back. And then you got, this is the end of the, 7th on back. 7th to 15th. And then you got the lead group. So you got about 3 different packs. Continue to see how it goes. Continue to, get their way through the lap traffic. A lot of things can happen here. A long race to go. Andrew Carnoli the 5th, your points leader, back to the race lead. Getting help from Bowen Adams. And now Bowen Adams to the race lead on the bottom with help from Emerson Arden in the 15. You got a Dodge, 2 Chevys up here. The 17 is a Chevy. Got another Dodge in the 41. The 48's a Chevy. And then you got the 2 lappers. Sorry, the 17 is a Ford. My bad. Hey Gavin, how's it going? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Got a long way to go in this race. Look, I can keep. Yeah, you can. I don't know why you had to get stuck behind a lap car, Dan. You could have just drove around him. Why didn't you do that? Bowen Adams now leading quite a bit of field laps here. Reese Schaefer goes to the bottom. Emerson going to follow him, and Emerson wants the race lead here in the 15 Napa car. And he clears the 9 car with ease, as they should be pitting, I think, here anytime within the next 10 laps. Nobody else out of the race. Ryan Keenan goes quite a bit down there. He's going 3 wide with the lap air of Dan Park and Farron Elam Jr. up top. That second group still about 6 seconds back. They're not really losing. They're not really gaining at this moment. Well, they just lost 2 tenths there, so never mind. And we're catching back up to Brian Glennon, who's he's running 178. They're running like 193 right now. So he's losing quite a bit of time. 42, 43 is still the next 2 to go lap down. As the sprint pack continues to pull away. Max Service, Ben Park, and Adam Gardner now trying to, single file it out. Maybe try to catch up. Adam does not want to do that. He goes to the inside of Ben Park there. And then you got the third pack trying to catch back up probably after the slower traffic. Trying to catch up to the second pack. Then you got all these like lappers. Or slower guys right now. And the 10 is back to the race lead. Here comes Reese Schaefer in the 41. Does get to the inside of Andrew Carnoli the 5th. With the 17 of Farron Elam Jr. right behind Reese Schaefer in the 41. Getting pushed by Bowen Adams also in the 9 on the bottom line. And Reese goes back to the top. We got a long way to go in this race still, as we just hit the hour mark here at 3:35. 60 laps in though, so if we get another 60 done, so 120, it'll be what, 4:45, and that last 21 laps will probably be at 5 o'clock, I would think. If it keeps green, we might get done quicker versus like the yellow, but we'll see. And here comes Bowen Adams back to the race lead. With them having to pit every 36 laps or so, we probably get good, 3, 4 pit stops left, I would think. But Bowen Adams back to the race lead, getting help from Emerson Arden in the 15. I'm pretty sure the 15, 48, the 10 are all top 10 in the points. I don't know about the 41, 17, and the 9, but this will definitely help all of their cases. I think Bowen Adams might have been in the top 10. But Ryan Keenan now to the inside of Emerson Arden. We got the slow car, Brian Glendon, coming back up. How will this affect these top cars again? Unfortunately, no, not you. And your lap down, Dan, unfortunately. Again. It won't help me. I mean, if you finish the race, then maybe we do get some yellows or something. You might. Brian Glennon, though. Where does he go? He goes middle. It's gonna slow. It's gonna slow down Dan in the 7 car. It's also gonna slow down the 41, 17, and 10 as the 9, 48, and 15, the top 3, pull away. Dan does get through. He's gonna have the drafting help with the 41 of Reshafer and 17 of Farron Elam Jr., but Reese goes to the inside. And Ryan Keenan goes back to the inside for the race lead now up front, getting help from Bowen Adams. Will all these guys be able to keep up? Looks like they all clear. I don't know if the 32 of Max Powers will keep up, as these guys are all on a single file line catching back up to the top 3. Your next lapper is the 01 again, Andrew Carnoli the 4th. And then these 3 that are working together. I don't think the 25 is with them though. They're all drafting back up. Someone back here is probably going to get a really good lap now. Who does have the fastest lap? Malenko has the fastest lap at a 48 flat. Ryan Keenan though to the race lead. Ryan Reshafer back up here. Fanny Elam Jr. and the 10 are catching back up. Will the 7 and the 32 be able to keep up with these guys now? I don't know. They're trying. They're just out of reach of the front. Dan might have the draft. I don't know about the 32 though. You can see that second pack finally in the background there. They're about 5.7. They've gained some time, maybe because of that lap traffic. So Reese though back to the race lead in the 41. Well, he's going to get some help here from Farron Elam Jr. now. And the 10, Andrew Carnola the 5th. Also getting help from Bowen Adams once again. The top 6 still all together. Adam Gardner, your season 1 champ, getting help from Josh Fox. That is just the 2 of them out here in the front of this group trying to catch back up. If they could just stay single file, they have a chance, and that just did not last long. Fox passing Adam Gardner now. And you got this third group followed leading by Joshua Balliet. Looks like, what, 16th on back, right? It is. So, 25th, and then you got like a mini group back here, 4 cars. And then the 2 that are the last 2 in lead lap, 29th and 30th. And Angel Gutierrez, 01, and then your race lead pack. Dan, you're trying your hardest to keep up. If you would just stay on the bottom of the 32 pit, so we were definitely at pit stops now. Maybe if you pit with these guys, Dan, you'll have a chance to keep up with them and maybe pass some of the other guys if they have problems. The only other thing I can think of, I think it happened last time we were at a plate track last season at Dega. Someone blew up towards the end of the race and we were having a race like this. And that's how the yellow came out and we actually had a restart towards the end. Now we're 3 wide for the race lead again. Ryan Keenan to the inside. Abound Adams and Reshaver in that 48 car. He won last week. Trying to win again. And now we caught up to the 01 once again. What's going to happen here? He blocks the 48 of Ryan Keenan. This is going to shuffle everybody up here. Bowen Adams definitely going to lead this lap in the 9 car. He's going to go around on the outside. So help Dan get back into the pack. Or should. What's up, Gavin? How's it going? Is that a snakehead? Is that what that is? Bowen Adams clears with ease. Everybody else still trying to get around the 01 Andrew Carnelli the 4th. He's actually holding up his son right now in the 10. Dan, though, he does get back up into this pack. The 4 of them get around the 01. But the 17 and 15 pit together along with the 10. This could be another great strategy to get back out front easily. Now the 9 and the 48, though, have pulled away, god damn it, from the 41 of Reese Schaefer. But they're battling for the race lead here. Now we're in the mix of pit stops. So we're going to wait now. Whoever pits last here out of these 3 up here, we'll probably stay with. I assume these 2 are going to pit together. I think the 48 of Ryan Keenan's going to pit, but I don't think the 9 is. Now, Bowen Adams stays out. So it's probably going to be Emerson, the 10, and what was it? Who was the other one that went down with them? I don't remember already. They'll probably end up being the leaders as they pit all together. As the paint scheme, yes. But I had people sign up for cars, Gavin. So the 9 is Bowen Adams here, which is a friend of ours. This is just, I have people sign up for cars, and I do the series. We're on season 4. But yes, this was Casey Kane's car. The paint schemes are real life paint schemes, but people signed up for the cars in this, and yeah. And Bowen Adams is now pitting here in the 9. There's Emerson, as you saw, he unlapped himself right there. We'll see where the 9 comes out compared to 17, 15, and 10 as they all go around the line now. I'll let you know when I do the next season if you want a car in it, Gavin. We're only on race 3, though, of 25. So you got a while to go before I do that. But if you want to check in here and there, I'm trying to get it to where I'm going to start doing these like twice a week now. So probably do them like in the mornings on Saturdays, Sundays after this week. But Bowen Adams finally coming off a pit road. Let's see where the 15, 10, and 17 come out compared to him. At least he has help from Adam Gardner, so the 9 had a slow stop. I don't know what happened, Dan, but the 9 definitely had a slow stop. Are we under yellow? No, we're under green. There's the 12. There's the 40. What is going on? Do people just take gas or something? How does Adam Gardner up here with these guys? Or he go a lap down? Something happened. I mean, yeah, the 1 could have had a fast pit stop. Same with the 12. Devin Zimmerman's up here now, too. Don't know how. Yeah, the 12 is going to be the race leader. There's the 18. Devin Zimmerman out of nowhere to be the race leader up here with the 48-41 of Ryan Keenan, Reese Schaefer. Then you're going to have the 17 of Farron Emerson, the 10. Bowen Adams falls back a little bit. Adams, he's kind of up here, not really. Who lost time? Someone had to... Alright, crazy. Someone had a bad stop. Oh, maybe they're all still up there. Okay. You just had the 12 who's just up here now. That's interesting. Yeah, Devin Zimmerman, your new race leader. Out of nowhere. Maybe he pit early, got some stops. But yeah, Bon Adams is the one that lost out. Somehow Zimmerman got up here. But Bon Adams somehow is still in the pack, so he should be okay. In the 9, he's just at the end of it. So we have 7 cars now for the race win. We gained a car. Devin Zimmerman here in the 12. But Farron Elam Jr. back to the race lead with help from Emerson Arden. Emerson, though, back to the bottom. Yeah, somehow you lost leader, so maybe that's what's been going on. Your pit stop hasn't been going well. You're in that second pack now, Dan, here in the 7. But you're also a lap down. Adam does not have the draft. He's going to fall back to the second group. So you got 7 leaders now, and then the 32 and 25 that are a lap down up at the front. 3 wide now. Zimmerman tried to get to the underneath the 15 at Emerson, but could not get there. And maybe this is going quicker than I thought now. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. We'll stay on with Emerson for right now. Alright, we are back. Quick drink. All good. Devin Zimmerman, though, new car in the lead pack. Up to the front. Underneath Emerson Arden for the race lead. Getting help from Bond Adams, who did hang on to the draft. We have 31 on the lead lap. Uh, 18 cars within 10 seconds of the leader. And 14 within 6 seconds. And then everybody else within about 7. Or 7 down, up about half a second back. Here comes Reshaper though on the 41 target Dodge. Now with the 12 being up here, you got 3 Dodges. You got 3 Chevys and the 1 Ford of the 17 of Farron Elam Jr. All up front. See how this continues to shape out here today. As I keep trying to see, like, Adam somehow, he's only 4.6 back. Still by himself. He's going to get caught by the second group. Will they be able to start pulling in time here? Let's hope so. But they have not been able to yet today. I just keep checking. Nobody else has had a mechanical issue like the 5 of the 20. Fastest lap still Joshua Belliot at a 48 flat. Another 3 wide for the race lead though. Andrew Carnoli, the 5th, had it. Farron Elam Jr. in the middle. Emerson Arden though back on the bottom wants to win. Max Powers, that 32 car, won Daytona, but you know, he's back there a lap down. The only one that can repeat that's up here would be the 48 who won last week. No champions up here. Dan Park a lap down. Adam Gardner back in the second pack. Now let's go take a look and see what Daniel Wales is in the 38. He's also only 23rd, not even with any of the main packs, so he's going to go lap down here soon. So today for the champions of the series, first three seasons, not having a good time. Emerson and Ryan Keenan pulled away a little bit, not much. Still 7 cars up here who can win. Technically anybody else can still win, but they need a yellow. Also, Gavin, if you're still in here, I played my next game, so if you want to play your game today, you can. We just gotta wait for Jacob to play his in college football. But Bowen Adams, though, takes the race lead. I forgot that I sent a message. I played 2 games today. I played the one to advance the weekend, and I played the one after 2. But, your points leader now back to the race lead. He wants to extend that points lead and try to say he's absolutely going to make the chase, being really consistent this year. Trying to get his first win on the year. I still have to update, Dan, all the stats from last year. I think the wins, the champions done, but I still gotta do like the last lead, top fives, top tens. I might have done the last lead, but I don't remember. I think I fucked up the top fives, top tens on that. So I have to redo all those. Reese Schaefer, though, back to the inside. At the 10, Andrew Carnelli, the 5th. As he leads here. Now in the Dodge number 41 Target Chevrolet. Dude, I'm not. Target Dodge. God damn it. Ryan Keenan, though, back to the inside now. He takes the race lead here. Oop. Well, I changed something. So your all-time winner. Yeah, because I did change it this year. Causey and Cropley both have 4 wins. Fox, Emerson, James Bush, Dylan Rash, Mr. Hudak, Christian Bracken, Schumacher, Lingerfeld, Beek Sokolov, and Devin Zimmerman all have 3 wins total in the series. But I will put the driver's list back so I can have the names up if I need them. And Brian Glennon pitting there. So we will not hit him for a while. And second group about 8.3 back. Oh no, the 42 had a valve issue. Didn't even see that, but he is now out of the race. That's 3 mechanical failures here today at Talladega. Only 1 yellow on the day early. Brian Glennon spun, that's why he is slow. They're just single file up here for the moment. But here goes Emerson Arden to the inside. 45 is on pit road now. Long way to go here in this race. The 48 actually still led that lap by 0.02. Maybe we'll actually get a close finish here if it actually finishes for once, not under yellow. That would be nice. If you want, we'll go take a look while these guys are racing. I will go see what's next on the schedule. I'm on the wrong fucking Discord. Go to my Discord. On my phone don't want to work. We will be at Atlanta for the next week, and then we're going to Montreal. We got some interesting tracks going up here. What do you mean, Dad? Wish I knew I was slow. And here comes Reese Schaefer back to the front. What I don't get, Dan, is why it gets so spread out like this when I put everybody at 100, like, engine power. So it doesn't make sense how everybody gets the spread out. And Brian Glennon getting lapped again here. He's going to slow up some of this front pack. But then I randomize everything else except for aggression is also 100. So I randomize everything else from like 50 to 55. So there's at least a little bit of variety. But you never think it would be this bad. But Reese Schaefer, Devin Zimmerman, and now Bowen Adams and the 10, maybe Andrew the 5th, cleared Brian Glennon pretty easily. Emerson, Ryan Keenan, Farron Elam Jr., all stuck back here. Emerson really getting hurt from this one. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch back up. And now the 43 is going to go lap down after losing his partner to that mechanical failure. Well, I didn't see damage, so maybe you like have a mechanical issue, but it hasn't gotten fixed, you know, type thing. Maybe it's something like that, then. Now you got 4 cars. Can the 48-17? I don't know if Emerson's going to be able to catch back up unless the 17 helps him keep up with the 2 in front. Now the 43 is up here, but he has no damage, so he should be able to just slot in here like Dan and the 32 did for a little bit. Emerson, I think, will be able to catch back up. Nobody else has gotten a faster lap yet. But Reese Schaefer going to lead this lap again. I think between him and the 10, maybe Emerson and the 15 and the 48, I think one of those 4 cars have led the most today. I think he gets some extra points for leading the most here too. And now the 10, Andrew Carnelli, the 5th to the inside. You think the 9 Bowen Adams has? He probably could have. But he wasn't up in the group at one point early on, so I thought, yeah, who knows. It'll be interesting to see. A lot of people should have been able to lead here today. Dude, I wish I had all the race files from all the first 3 seasons. Like, I had the points, but I wish I had all the race files so I could put it all into, like, one thing. So it'll show me, like, all the top 10s, top 5s that way. And I could just write it down that way. It'd be a lot easier. Should have started doing that, and I forgot to. So. But now Farron Elam Jr., and they all call back up, so it's still the 7 up front. Now, it all comes down to the pit stops and where they will be, because that second group is pretty far back now. 8.1, 8.8 back now. I don't think anybody else is going to get up here. And the 32 actually lost the draft now. He's going to fall back like Dan did. Now the 43 is the lap car that is up here in the front group. This group is, for some reason, pretty spread out. Then you got another group back here doing okay. 40 is about to fall out of that. Jesse Adams, you got 4 cars back here. Yo one by himself, and then the front group again. Nobody else back out of the race. Because I had a text. I gotta read that still. Text from work and text from family now. Alright. We are back. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright. I assume we're gonna get pit stops here again soon. Around anywhere from here to what? Lap 95 probably. I think it was the last Talladega race. Somebody in the front pack was up here and ended up blowing a motor and got hit by somebody. And then we ended up having a yellow towards the end of the race. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never know. I am going to start testing out, see if I can get them to stay a little bit closer together in the play tracks, because it's hard to get them to do that. But we'll see. For how long of races we're doing, I'd rather have a lot more people finish than always having a wreck all the time. But the interesting thing is, the final race of the season, like in the chase, we're finishing at 5 flags. I wonder how that's gonna go this year. Should be interesting. And my Tigers unfortunately lost today. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, back to the race. It feels like Farron Elam Jr. has been leading for at least a good couple laps here. The 43 wants a lap back, but the 10 is going to say no, he's going to make a 3 wide. I can't get that to get down, but the 43 will get a lap back, it looks like now. As we only have 28 in lead lap. I don't know what's going on with Ben Park. Looks like maybe he's just on a pit stop. Nobody pits from the front group. We're catching up to the 01 again here. But Andrew Carnelli, the 5th, leads another lap. The 10 has led quite a bit today too, I think. The only one I'm for sure that has not led a lot up here, it would be the 12 car Devin Zimmerman. But we will see. A lot of 3 wide up here. 41 and 17 very close to each other right there. While the 01 is here. The 01 kind of blocks him. Zimmerman, though, gets clear of the 01. Same with the 10. The rest of them still trying to get around him. Andrew Carnelli, the 4, is really helping out his son there. His son does not lead this lap. Devin Zimmerman finally gets a lap led. I think that's his first one on the day. I mean, if he led somehow from here to the end, he probably could take the most laps led. What do you think the most laps led would be today? Probably like 15, 20? That's what my guess is. Looks like they all got around. Oh no, Bowen Adams still can't get around the 01. We might lose a car from this front pack. And he's still stuck on the outside of the 01. He clears him, but does he have enough draft to get back up there? About 7 tenths back. Nobody else out yet. Reese Schaefer, or not Reese Schaefer, the Farron Elam Jr. to the bottom, getting help from Emerson. They're going to go back to the race. It looks like the 9 will keep up here. He got lucky, it wasn't worse. It's going to get help from the 12. The 12 is laying back a little bit. Farron Elam Jr. back to the race lead. I feel like the 17 has led a lot here towards the end of this run. That second group about 8.7 back. They haven't really lost time again. Really haven't gained time either. Emerson Arden back to the race lead on the bottom. 8.9. They lost 2 tenths there, that second group did. I feel like we're getting close to the final pit stop. How many laps have they been doing? I can't tell. Or it's going to be super close here. Like, if they end up pitting anywhere from here to 100, they have to make, I think, one more stop. But if they end up pitting, like, here to 105, I think some people are going to try and stretch it. I guess. And then I'll have to start watching everybody else that doesn't pit, that's not in this front group. The 32 pit there, that makes me thinking we're going to get pit stops to start here. Emerson's still leading, but the lapper, the 43 now, to his inside. Allowing Devin Zimmerman to his inside now. Bowen Adams back up here. Still a long way to go in this race. Devin Zimmerman leads. Here again, getting help from Bowen Adams. Ryan Keenan back in the 48 also. 7 cars battling. And that second group lost a lot of time. 9.2 now behind. A lot of people coming off of pit road. Nobody passing right now. I feel like Bowen Adams has a pretty strong car, but Devin Zimmerman goes to the inside of the lap car of the 43. Some people are starting to pit, looks like, in the back groups. I think the 41 and the 10 are pitting together here. They're probably going to come out, I would assume, first. It seems like who pits first ends up coming out ahead. I also still think at a plate track, staying out later is better in case of a wreck happening. Or some kind of yellow. Is Emerson and Fairneyland Jr. going to be able to keep up with these guys up here? So with the people pitting, it's slowing them down a little bit. Now, if these 5 pit together, I think they would be okay. Everybody but Bowen Adams. The other 4 pit. Bowen Adams, once again, stays out by himself. I mean, if for some reason it's been working, but one of these times I don't think it's going to. But if a yellow does come out, it could help him. So maybe that's what he's trying to go for. It's 41 laps to go now. We should be done by 5 o'clock, I would think. I assume Bowen Adams is going to pit here. And that'll be 40 laps to the end for him. Now he's going to stay out one more lap. See, I feel like this is going to hurt the 9 now. Because you have no drafting partners. Be interesting to see what happens. There's Farron. He's lost time to Emerson. Looks like a lot of people behind him stayed out. Or a couple people to 18, 1, 6, and 8. Bowen Adams caught up to Farron there before he pits, so maybe he got some good draft towards the end of that. But Farron has lost touch to Emerson. by a lot. Looks like the 17 might have had a rough pit stop. Maybe the 15 did too, because I didn't see the other guys. Will they take tires? He will. They're taking rights. Will they take lefts? No, just right sides. So the 9 car. Pace car still on pit road, so no yellow. Now, Bone out by himself. Where will he come out comparison to some of these guys? Haven't seen any of them yet. The 18 got to lead a left. It looks like staying out by himself somehow at Talladega ended up working for him. Oh, maybe not. I thought the 10 was going to kill him there. It's a 4-car battle. I don't think the 9's going to be with them. I think it's going to be these 4. Andrew the 4th, Reese Schaefer, Devin Zimmerman, and Ryan Keenan. I don't think Bowen... Oh, there's a yellow. We do have a yellow. Oh no, Dan. Oh no. I think we just had the big one. What the hell? Started with Devin Smith and Joe Sirkazi. Devin Smith was blocking Joshua Balliet. Causey turns Balliet into Devin Smith. And then coming down the track, Causey is. And oh my lord. Causey sliding down gets hit by Josh Fox head on. The 31 of Dylan Abraham had nowhere to go. Chris Melee had nowhere to go. The 32 of Max Powers had nowhere to go. Now where's Dan? Dan's back here. Slowly coming into it, can't see anything. And just runs at the back of Voiles. Voiles also, I didn't see where he got into this. Voiles was slowing up. Not enough though. And slams into Causey still. Then Dan comes in. Slams into the 38. What about the rest of these guys? Looks like everybody else is going to get through it. As we have pit stops happening now. And the 10 is going to be your race leader. It'll be interesting to see how many are actually on the lead lap here now. We will be back for the green. There, we gotta be on the pace car when I do this. We're going green this time. Unfortunately, the 38, 49, 2, 29, 7, and 32 are all out of the race because of that. You now have 23 in the lead lap. I think if everybody pit there, they're going to the end. The 10, Andrew Carnoli, the 5th, Devin Zimmerman, Matthew Hubert, Bone Adams, Adam Gardner, Dylan Rashnow, Troy Salter, Colin Cropley, Jay McDonald, and now Reese Schaefer are your top 10. Oh my. Maybe some of these front guys did not pit. I think it might be a fuel mileage race to the end now. We're back green here at Talladega. And we had the big one. Andrew Carnoli, the fifth, wants his first win on the year. Got a lot of lappers up here that they got to get through. Who can actually stay up with the front pack this time? Who can't? As we continue to watch the 10, as he definitely way up ahead. Ben Park on pit road. Don't know what's going on with him. In the 21 car. Looks like he's been on pit road for a while, so he must have had a mechanical issue. And right now it's just between the 10 and the 12. Zimmerman all the way to the bottom. He wants to get around the lapper. Bowen Adams catching back up also in the 9. 43 tried to block the 9 car there. Top 2 pulling away now. Bowen Adams though going to clear. The 99 getting help. They're going to go for third. Devin Zimmerman going to go for the race lead all by himself. And he's there to the inside. As we watch the 99, will he be able to catch up here? Or Dylan Rash getting help from Colin Cropley in the 8. Adam Gardner in the 1. Zimmerman to the race lead, but here comes the 99. He cannot get there. The 48 is going to lose the pack back there, it looks like. Emerson has lost the pack, who's been up front all day in the 15. The 48 has lost the pack because of these slower guys. Oh, man. They are not going to be happy that yellow came out. Devin Zimmerman, though, going to lose the lead. And this is going to be Dylan Rash's possibly first lap lead today. Unless he did very early on. So we're going to come to 31 laps to go. I think it's going to be a fuel mileage race now if there's no yellows. We will see what happens here. Poor Dan. Been in the stream all day. His car ended up wrecking, and he's probably going to come back like, where did I finish? He's not going to be happy. And here comes Colin Cropley now to the inside. Reese Schaefer goes down with him. Can Dylan Rash get back to the bottom? No, he cannot. Can't block it. Troy Salter in the 22 behind the 99. Farron Elam Jr., Reese Schaefer, 41-17. Been up here all day. They are still up here towards the front. Emerson actually might be catching back up to this lead pack in the 15. He still has a chance. Yep, he's getting help from the 45 and the 97. However, can Ryan Keenan get back up there on the 48? He's been up there all day also. He might not be able to. So we got 30 laps to go. Here comes Reese Schaefer. He wants the race lead back. Getting help from Max Service, who started up towards the front, I'm pretty sure. Who is now in this pack. Emerson got himself back into the pack. Can these guys get themselves back in the pack? They are about 2.4 back. 2.1, so they gained a little bit there. We will see. Reese Schaefer to the lead, getting help from the 30 now. Colin Francis, the 18. And Matthew Huber, who led some laps today on that longer run as he stayed out the longest, it seemed like. He might have the fuel tank to beat. If it ends up being a fuel mileage race, the 16 hasn't been up here almost all day. Mitchell Hodak now up here. Getting help from Bowen Adams and Emerson Arden, who have been up here all day. Now they're going 3, maybe 4 wide towards the back of this front pack. Nope, just 3 wide for the moment. 4 wide's the danger area. The 18 leads the lap there. And they lost time, the 48 did. They're racing back there now, and it's not helping them. Bowen Adams, though, back up front, also been up here all day. Looking to the inside of the 16. He is there. Getting help from Emerson Arden and Devin Zimmerman, who ended up somehow getting his way back up front. Reese Schaefer, though, gets shafted all the way to the back. Been up here all day. The 10, also on the bottom line, has been up here all day. We'll see how that continues to go for him. Here comes Bowen Adams back to the inside of Matthew Hubert. Getting help from Emerson Arden. Devin Zimmerman and RJ Bishop now in the 45. 45 goes up. The 12 stays with the 15. The 10 stays with the 15. They've been all together all day, these 4 cars on the bottom. Emerson, though, goes to the inside of the 9. He wants the race lead again. Joshua Balliet now up here. Did the 43 get his lap back? He did not, so he's just another lap car up here, unfortunate. He has the speed to. Here comes Devin Zimmerman, though, for the race lead up front, and he's going to lead a lap again. The 48 is trying his hardest to get back up here. 2.5 back. We do have Brian Glennon on the front straightaway. Still a while till we catch him, though. When we catch him, though, that is going to telltale what's going to happen, I think. Who can get around him. And the 43 wants his lap back. The 22 lap down also? No, he's not. Troy Salter was second. Now the 88, Christian Bracken has not led all day, is now up here for the race lead. Getting help from Colin Cropley in the 8. Looks like the 648 and the 40 might be catching back up. 2.5 back as the leaders are double file. Here comes Cropley now to the race lead, maybe on the bottom. Not quite. Bracken closed the door. Bracken's going to lead the lap finally. Long way to go here in this race. Here comes Cropley all the way down to the bottom by himself. Can he get to the inside of the 88? He does. He's going to get help from the 99. Dylan Rash. Getting help from Adam Gardner, your season 1 champion in the 1 car. Adam trying to push the 99 up there, but he's going to go 3 wide to the inside of the 99. Not quite. He might try to now, Dylan Rash. He's going to push. Nope, he goes 3 wide to the inside of the 8. And the 99 to the race lead into the Ford. Here comes the one of Adam Gardner getting pushed by the 09 now. Carlos Gutierrez on the bottom up here. That's 3 wide for a second. Almost some 4 wide there. That was almost bad. 3 by 3 by 3 right now. .43 goes way high, but it allows Carlos Gutierrez now to the inside of the 99 for the race lead. Can we make it to the end without another wreck? Can they make it on gas at the end? Max service now in the zero, all the way to the bottom, getting help from Bowen Adams now. Max to second, underneath Matthew Hubert. The 10 and the 9 now back up here. Bowen Adams, Andrew Carnoli the 5th. Your points leader in the 10. Up in the top 5 again right now. Max Service though to the race lead. He's going to lead that lap. Possibly his first lap led of the day. And here comes Andrew Carnoli the 5th. Now, Brian Glenn probably a mid 3 and 4. Colin Francis 3 wide to the bottom for second place. Out of nowhere comes the 30 car. With getting help from Farron Elam Jr. That puts Bowen Adams way up high. And here comes the 30. Crosses the line for their first lap lead of the day. I think the 48 is catching. They're 2.2 back now, so they will be back in this group. Possibly. Now will the 17 of Farron Elam Jr. make a move here? Or will it be Devin Zimmerman in the 12? It's both of them. They both go to the bottom. And they're going to pass Colin Francis here. Farron Elam Jr. to the race. Oh no, Brian Glennon blew up. Will he make it to pit road? Or will it bring out another yellow? Brian Glennon's car finally gave up on him. He's going to be out for the day. He was already 6 laps down. Now he's going to be out. 28th is what he's going to get. He got past some of those guys, though, that did wreck, so that was good for him. Farron Elam Jr., though, has Devin Zimmerman behind him now. Can Zimmerman get to the race lead? No, he cannot, but the 43, who's a lap down, wants a lap back. He wants a yellow if he can get past the leader. Got Brian Glennon out. Let's see what his issue was. Looks like a valve issue ended up ending the day overall. So we'll see what continues to go on here. Joshua Balliet has not really been up here all day, but he's now towards the lead of the pack. Now with Brian Glennon out, I don't think we're going to catch any lap traffic here. The 01 is what? Down the back straightaway? Oh, never mind. We're still going to catch him. Maybe he'll have a mechanical issue then. And he'll get out of the way, hopefully. Or he'll pit for a pit stop, maybe. But I guess we'll see. Van Elam Jr. still hanging tough up front, along with the 10. 2 that have been up here all day. I think Farron has the most laps led today. Now to the line. We are under 20 to go here. Adam Gardner looking for the race lead, going to the bottom as they're catching the lap traffic now. A lot of this pack will get through, but the 10 is going to get held up this time. How many people? He just holds up the high line. A lot of people will get around. This is going to check up some of the pack. Can they get through without wrecking? The 22 pits. Interesting. So maybe everybody can't make it to the end unless the 22 is having a problem. Troy Salter pits there. Adam Gardner did not get to the race lead. Dylan Rash passes him for second. A lot of them, they're all basically still up here. Here comes the 99 to Dylan Rash. Dylan Rash to the race lead. Nobody from this front group pits. Sorry for the yawn. Oh, 3 wide to the bottom. Adam Garner, though, he closes the door and Reese Schaefer, and he's going to take the race lead here towards the end of the race. Reese Schaefer pushing the 1 car. A lot of people running up high right now. Troy Salter, who pit, is just in front of these guys. He's not a lap down, so maybe he just took gas. Maybe he thought he couldn't make it to the end and decided to pit. Adam Gardner, though, season 1 champ, is leading here today. He wants his first win in the year. Here comes Reese Schaefer, though, back to the bottom with help from the 09, Carlos Gutierrez, in the 10 pits. The 99, the 8. It is becoming a fuel strategy or pit strategy thing here. Now, you need a good pit stop to stay in contention here. And who will that be? Will it be the same guys that have been having pit stops, good pit stops all day? As they lap to 22 now. Reese Schaefer hanging on to the lead. He's one of the only ones that have been up here all day that's still up here right now. Floor car is pulling away. The 1 of Adam Gardner pits now. Now it's down to 3 up front. Reese pulling away a little bit with those lappers. Basically, I'm going to stay with whoever stays out the longest and see how far they go in fuel now. Some people did pit under that yellow. I wonder if they can make it to the end. Maybe they were just trying to save being farther back in the pack. Who knows? Zimmerman pit, he's now right in front of Reese Schaefer here. As Reese continues to stay out. The 30 Colin Francis is now here. A yellow would really throw a wrench into this. 11 laps to go. '41 and the 30 make a move to get around the lapper of the 12 of Devin Zimmerman. 22 Troy Salter, who did pit, gets the 30 stuck behind the 12 now. Reese has a buffer now between the rest of him and the guys behind. And he still does not pit. A lot of this group does not. A lot of strategies going on right now. We're just at 2 hours into the stream. 10 laps to go. Here comes the 22 of Troy Salter to get a lap back with help from the 48 Ryan Keenan did catch back up to the pack. This is going to be for the race lead on the 41. Like a lot of these guys going. Oh, Keenan pitting. Reese pits. Now, who's your race leader, though? I think it's going to be the 17 of Farron. It is now the 17 of Farron Elam Jr. Can he stick it out here? Here comes the 88 of Christian Bracken, though, to the inside. The 88 pits, the 0 pits. The 45, the 09, the 16 stay out. Behind the 17 here. So 4 guys left on the track. From what I can tell. Looks like it is just the 4 guys now. With Farron having draft from people ahead, I wonder if this is going to help him out a lot. I think the 17 is pitting. No, he is not. He's staying out another lap. Let's see if he can continue to keep this up. The 16, 45, 09 all stayed out. I think the 09 pit. Sorry. But the 16 and 45 stayed out. Because everything is still cycling around. Here comes Farron down to pit road. What about these other two now? The 16 and 45 also pit. So it looks like it'll be the 09 of Carlos Gutierrez. Might be the race leader. And I think everybody is now pitted with these guys. We will see when the 17 comes out. Who's actually going to be in the lead group. And at the moment, it looks like the 09 came out way ahead. By like 4 or 5 seconds. And these guys are only taking gas. Let's see, is anybody going to pass the 17 on the way out of pit road here? There's the 19. He was a lap down though. I don't know. That gas and go might be the way to go here for these guys. Is the 17 going to be far enough ahead to finish ahead of the group? There's the 48 of Ryan Keenan with the 10. And no, with the 41 of Reese Schaefer. They have gotten around everybody except the 17 at the moment. As we continue to watch Farron Elam Jr., who came out as the race leader out of pit road. Here comes the 41 of Reese. With the help of 48 of Ryan Keenan. Ryan Keenan won last week, trying to go 2 in a row. Reese Schaefer goes around the outside. Held the 17. That is going to be for the race lead. Reese Schaefer to the race lead with the 17. A Farron second. Now the 48 of Ryan Keenan third. You got at least 4 more guys up here. Max Service, the 24. Never mind his lap down. Connor Cunningham, unfortunate. Christian Bracken, but Carlos Gutierrez also up here still. So you got 6 cars at least. Can the backpack catch up? The second pack, can they catch up? Looks like the 41, 17, and 48 figured out the strategy again, and they all get to stay towards the front. The 10 is leading that second group, who's been up front all day, along with Emerson in the 15. He's also back there. They're only about 2 seconds back. With 5 to go here. Lee Schaefer still hanging on to the race lead. Will it be the 41, 48, 17 who've been up front all day? Will it be the 88, 0, or 09 who have not been? Will it be somebody from that second pack? Can they catch up to this front pack? Reese still hanging tough up front. That second pack, not really catching 2.3. They lost a little time, I think. But here comes the 88 Christian Bracken to the race lead with the help from the 09. Carlos Gutierrez here. We are going to have a lap car, the 19 up front. How will this shake things up? And he does block the bottom line. The 88 Christian Bracken goes high. Will he be able to get to the outside of the 19 before the end of the corner? He will. The 09 is going to get blocked. Christian Bracken goes around the outside here. That second pack has caught up. 1.7 seconds. With 3 to go. The 09 Carlos Gutierrez gets help from Farron Elam Jr. to the inside now. As they go around the 19 car. Christian Bracken hangs on to a lead. Here comes the 09 Carlos Gutierrez. The Ford Dodge Ford up front and then a Chevy of the 0. The second pack has caught up. It's going to be 2 to go this time by. The 09 Carlos Gutierrez gets the lead lap here. Farron Elam Jr. though, been up here all day in the 17. Reese Schaefer in the 41, the 48 Ryan Keenan. The 88 now falls all the way back to 6th. Here comes the back half of the group. Can the 30, the 10, or any of them get around those slower cars? Farron Elam Jr. to the race lead right now. On the bottom. I don't think we'll catch the 01. Farron, though, takes the race lead as they come off of turn 4. Gonna come around, take 1 lap to go here. Farron Elam Jr. leads. 1 lap to go here at Talladega. Can Max Service, Ryan Keenan, and Christian Bracken make a move on the 17? Who's gonna go with who here? Max Service goes to the bottom, blocks the 48. The 48 gonna try to make it 3 wide. Ryan Keenan trying to go 2 for 2. He cannot get there. Max Service is there though. He's around Farron Elam Jr. now. Through 3 and 4. We do have the slower traffic of the 01 ahead. Max Service goes high. Here comes the 01. What's gonna happen here? Max Service goes to the outside of the 01. Max Service comes to the line. He's gonna win at Talladega over Ryan Keenan. Dylan Rash gets a nice 3rd place. Farron Elam Jr. 4th. 5th is the 30 of Colin Francis. 8th is Christian Bracken. Adam Gardner 7th. 8th is the 09 of Carlos Gutierrez. The 18 of Matthew Hubert finishes 9th. And Reese Schaefer ends up getting a top 10 in 10th place. And we will go through the rest of the results here in a second as we wait for everybody to finish, which I think we all have. Alright. We will go put it into the points, and we will show you guys the points. Here's the results. We'll go through it this way, and we'll go through it the normal way. Let me make sure I export before I leave. Season 4, race, what is this, 3? I think. Yeah, race 3. And I will be back with the, actually we'll do this, boop. And I will be back with the points. We will do this, here we go, process. We're at tail of dagger. And it'll probably actually do it itself. Season 4, race 3. Race 3. We had 2 yellows for 8 laps, 78 lead changes, leaders, 20 different leaders. Then we'll go to the results. Max Nervous wins the race. He started. Where did the 0 qualify? Max started 13th and won the race. Your lap leaders today, Max led 3, 8 for Ryan Keenan, 2 for Dylan, 20 for Farron, 4 for Francis, 3 for Christian, 5 for Adam, 8 for Carlos. Hubert got 7, 24 for Reese Schaefer so far, if he had the most on the day. Emerson led 15, 9 for Bowen, 3 for Cropley, 16 for Andrew Carnoli the 5th, 8 for Devin Zimmerman, 1 for Troy Salter, 2 for Voiles, 1 for Dylan Abraham, 1 for Causey, and 1 for Kyle Lingerfelt. Your awards for the day. Jay McDonald is pole. Reese Schaefer is your front runner. You met the challenge. Ryan Keenan started to 48. Let's see, where is it? No, that's race results, sorry. Ryan Keenan started 35th, ended up finishing second. And then your headache of the day was Lingerfelt, qualified 7th, ended up finishing 38th with the wreck. And your diehard racer, for some reason, was Ben Park, who finished on pit road. We'll generate the files. Let's go to the point standings now. After 3 races, Emerson Arden with 2 top 10s and a top 5. No wins, but an average finish of 6.6 is your points leader. Tied, actually, with Andrew Carnoli the 5th. Both no wins, but both have tied in the points. Ryan Keenan only 9 back, so it's a 3-way battle looking like at the moment. Colin Francis goes up to 4th. Farron Elam Jr. 5th. Hubert, Ron Adams, Dylan Rash, Luna Farmer, and Carlos Gutierrez are your top 10 in the points. That would be your chase right now. Your winner, Max Service, would not even be in the top 10. He's back. He gained 19 spots up to 16th. Your week 1 winner, Max Powers, has dropped 10 spots this week down to 20th. And last week's winner, Ryan Keenan, actually is second, 3rd in the points, gained 2 today. Your biggest gainer, I assume, is your race winner at 19. Dylan Rash also gained 13, 11 for Reese, 12 for Christian Bracken. You got a minus 13 for Lingerfelt, unfortunately. Fox is last in points, 274 back. Other than that, your last season champion, Dan Park, with another reckon 7. Unfortunately, back in 38th in the points. Adam Gardner, season 1 champ, is 35th in the points. And Voiles, last season's champ, last season's champ was Dan, my bad. But season 2 champ Voiles is 25th in points. So the champions, after defending, are not doing well. They're up to 25th or worse. So at the moment, it's looking like a new champion again this year. We'll see what happens there. We will see you guys next time at Atlanta. We're going to go through some statistics real quick, though. That doesn't matter. Wins, you've had 3 different winners now, 3 different races. Top 5s, only 3 people have 2 top 5s. Andrew Carnoli the 5th, Colin Francis, and Ryan Keenan. Your top 10s, at least 5 people have 2 top 5s. Polls, 3 different poll sitters: Ben Park, Connor Cunningham, Jay McDonald. Laps completed. Uh, looks like 4 people, 5 people has 479 still. Laps led. Andrew Carnoli is 5th, has 105 already on the year. Connor Cunningham, Emerson Arden, Ryan Keenan, and Joshua Balliot, your top 5s in laps led. Miles completed is still the same thing. Um, most yellows was still Daytona with 3. Most leaders was still Daytona. Talladega had the most lead changes though. We also had the most DNS today at Talladega. Race 2 at Iowa had the biggest margin of win though by 0.22. But we will go to this. Laps completed. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who still completed all 100% of the laps. As for people leading laps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 people still have yet to lead a lap this year. Well, actually, I don't count. This is me, even though it counts me. So sorry, 4 people have not. So Hodek, I think Dan Park, and Andrew Carnoli the 4th, and Christian Bracken, I think this is. Who is this? Lingerfelt, sorry, has not led a lap today. But we will be going to Atlanta next time. We'll pull this back up. We'll see how many laps that ends up being. Atlanta will be 244 laps. We will see you guys next time. Peace out.